Hey, thank you for stopping by Poop Dollar Podcast. In this episode, we have funny stand-up comedian Ryan Stalder. We talk about how he's dealing with the pandemic. We talk about him touring the country in his van, and past comedy shows we've done together, and a whole lot more. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Listen to us on Spotify or iTunes. And that's it for now. We'll talk to you in the next episode. Take care.
Ryan Stalder.
That's a pretty fresh intro.
Thanks, buddy.
It's got to be fresh.
It's got to be fresh, man.
Got to be fresh.
So we've known each other a long time. So I have these questions. They're just random questions. I don't know what I'm going to ask you. I'm going to pick one, and you answer.
Okay.
Throwback Thursday. Share your most embarrassing moment.
Pass. Dude, if I told you what it really was, we'd be here all day. I can't believe that was the first question. Oh my God. So share your most embarrassing moment from Throwback Thursday.
Yeah.
Like what actually?
I'll tell you mine.
Okay.
I'll give you time to think about yours. It was I was 19 years old. My brother owned a stripping company, and the guy was snowed in because this was in Chicago, and he wasn't able to go. So there were -1 stripper. So he suited me up with a G-string, and I went out there, and my best friend's sister was there with her mom. So my best friend's mom was there with my friend's sister, and I had a strip in front of them.
Wow. Okay. See, that's good. Mine, like all the really embarrassing things that have happened to me have been in very bad taste. And they're not like cheeky like that, you know. It's kind of just me being just a piece of shit. And, the first, okay, well, God. All right, here's the first thing that I thought of. This is the most embarrassing thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've been working at this Italian restaurant for a minute, and this guy, and so I just to preface this, I was like, 20 or 21 years old, early 20s.
Yeah.
I'm a peak asshole.
Yeah.
And this guy came in, and he didn't have a hand, and and I said to and I'd only been working there for like a week, and I said to the waitress, we were in the back, and I said, hey, the guy on table 5, he could use a hand, and turns out the waitress that I said that to also didn't have a hand. I just never noticed. I had just started working there, and then after I said that, she started crying, and then she just ran out and stuff. And then that's where I found out she didn't have a hand. Wow. And, what are the chances? What are the odds?
I don't know.
So, yeah,
it sounds to me like she's like a shitty waitress. I mean, she's only got one hand.
Well,
you did that restaurant a favor.
I was just trying to think of a hand joke. but before I told you a hand joke, I looked to make sure you have both your hands. That's what I do.
Good on you.
It's not that I didn't stop making hand jokes after that. It's just now I look.
Okay.
But no, I felt, it's about as bad as you could feel.
Yeah.
I didn't want to make anybody without a hand feel bad about not having a hand. So that was, that's why I was,
okay.
I was like, oh, wow, that's where we're going to start.
All right.
Eric Allegria, everybody.
Yeah, buddy. I told this story before on here, but I just my most embarrassing moment on stage was when I saw this guy in the front row. He wasn't laughing at any of my jokes, and I called him out on it. And then he told me he was deaf, and that's why he was in the front row, because he was lip breathing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was a packed house.
Yeah.
In front of everybody.
But so he could read your lips.
Yeah.
And he still wasn't laughing.
Well, I got an accent, so maybe that was it.
Yeah, like, maybe it was it.
Yeah. Maybe that threw him off.
Yeah. Because the accent's like the exclamation mark on your material.
Right, exactly.
So it's like without that,
it's the sauce.
Right.
Yeah,
it is. It is. It's
the
the sauce. He was getting dry Eric Allegria.
Yeah. So, I get it. What about your most embarrassing on stage?
Once again, there are many. It's tough to choose just one.
Okay.
I think the time I bombed. I don't know. I mean, there really are. Really, it's kind of every night is the most embarrassing. It seems.
Yeah.
I always manage to embarrass myself, and most embarrassing.
Well, the good thing is the audience is usually embarrassed for you too. So it helps.
Usually, I kind of I like to wallow in it. I enjoy it, but no, I just remember bombing really bad in this show in Flagstaff, and you know what happened? Okay, so there was this poetry event, next door, and then that had finished up, and a lot of these poetry people came over to the comedy show, and poetry people are not like comedy fans. It's a very PC,
right?
A lot of people in poetry,
they read and stuff.
Yeah, they've been raped, and so they got and I think I made like some kind of rape joke, and it just didn't go over very well. And then after the show, I was walking past a restaurant, and one of the people from the show saw me, from the restaurant, and they gave me the finger and stuff.
That's it?
Even after the show was over, I was getting abuse, but it did go well.
Oh, okay.
So that was a tough one.
I did a rape joke, and this Asian girl just started crying out loud.
Yeah.
First she said no. No, seriously. She just yelled out no. And then she started crying. Yeah. Because like she was so loud with her no that it made me stop. It made the people around her look around to see who's yelling no. And then she started crying. Yeah. So at first she was the asshole for interrupting the show and interrupting my jokes and everything like that. But then afterwards, I was the asshole because I made her cry.
Once she starts crying, it's over for you.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, you're not. I mean, did you still do the joke?
I already did it.
Oh, okay.
It was done. The punchline was after the punchline, and she was no.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know if it was the joke itself or no, don't continue with your act.
Yeah. See, we don't know. It was just a general no.
It was just no. It's horrible. Just stop.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it made me stop at least for that, second, and then I continued.
Yeah. Good. You got to keep going.
No. Yeah. I'm a trooper.
The only person that ever should have was right to stop was in the middle of their act was Kramer.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It was time to go.
Yeah. It was time to go. Right.
It was time to go. But I think generally, just keep going.
Yeah.
Because if you can, it's tough to live in that and to really say. I watched this clip of Doug Stanhope. He was doing this outdoor show.
Yeah.
The crowd hated him.
Oh.
Like really just did not like anything that he was doing. But he's like a quarterback that's just in the pocket, like everything's just collapsing around him. Yeah. And it's like the rest of us, we would have been scrambling a long time ago. We've been out of there. Yeah. He just just stayed in there. Yeah. And and then that's when it gets really good. It's like now he's just kind of torturing the audience.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
that's where you want to be, but it's tough to get there.
Yeah.
When someone screams no, you're like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah, she interrupted the show, and everyone stopped, and everyone looked at her. No, followed by crying. You know what I mean? Like I said, if she would have just stopped at no, she would have been the asshole for interrupting the show.
Yeah, tough to get back on track after.
She kept crying. Yeah, I was the asshole.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, cry on me once, shame on
I
you.
would, I wish I could do that. I would win a lot more arguments if I could cry.
Yeah.
If I could just say my shit and then start crying before the other person gets in there. But
it's a great way to escape a awkward situation. All right, here's another question. Cool shit I'm using lately.
Cool shit, huh?
Yeah. Apps, products, services.
I'm trying to think what I got that's new. Well, damn it.
I know you're into power tools. I've been over your place.
Yeah, I know. That I was trying to think, but
I mean, I went over to your place one time, and it was like a 3-hour tour of your toolbox.
yeah, that's a metaphor.
That wasn't sexual.
Yeah. It's embarrassing. I don't want to say it. I'm worried I'm not going to be a good guest. You know what? I'm not forthcoming. Have you noticed that?
It's all right. I'm not circumcised either.
Yeah. No.
Just don't cry, damn it.
Yeah.
Come on, I know you got some cool shit. I've been at your place. You got a quad. You got guns. You got a bonfire place.
I
So
guess
you got a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, I guess the quad.
The quad, yeah. No, but this is new. You've had that for years.
All right. You want to know? Okay, I'll tell you. I didn't want to tell you. So I got a Tesla.
Oh, you got a Tesla.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's new.
All
that's
right.
my new thing. Yeah.
What the heck, man? Why?
It's
that would have been my first thing out of my mouth when I
just
saw you.
didn't want to say it.
Hey, what's up? I got a Tesla.
Yeah. It takes a while, when you get a new car, it's like a new identity.
Yeah.
It's like getting because
Totally. You're a new person. I'm surprised you even came.
Right.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm surprised you're still talking to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But here I am.
Yeah.
It's because for a long time I was old 4Runner guy or old truck guy or
yeah, dude. You had a fucking creepy old 80s fucking.
I was van guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now this is like a new guy, and
dude,
I don't
even know you anymore.
I haven't. It hasn't sunk in yet.
Jesus.
So, but yeah, it's fun. I drive it real fast, and I'm probably gonna die eventually in it.
Yeah, those things go really fast, dude.
Yeah, I've had it for 2.5 months, and I've driven it 145 miles an hour every day I've had it.
I don't blame you, dude.
Yeah.
Have you tried the auto drive or whatever?
Oh yeah, that's how I got here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what's great is you put a weight. I got a 1 pound wrist weight.
Yeah.
You just strap it to the steering wheel, and you're done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it just drives itself.
All right.
Yeah, you can go from the desert to here. It's, it does like 99% of the work.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
I don't know what to do with myself anymore. I just sit there.
Well, you're changing the world.
Yeah, I've saved the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God bless you.
If I farted right now, I would smell it.
Yeah.
I'd go down and get it. I don't know, like that South Park. Remember they all start driving electric cars and then, yeah. Anyways, I don't know. But yeah, I don't really do like a lot of new things though.
No?
I don't buy like a lot of new stuff. I don't know if you could tell by the way I'm dressed. I'm not like
well, you're a desert guy,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I mean, you're definitely styling for desert, dude.
Right. Yeah. I'm the 5th best looking guy in Morongo Valley.
Right.
So
yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Says a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think there's like 7 guys. So
yeah,
I'm doing pretty good.
That's great, dude. Here's another question. Record coffee with a friend, colleague?
Record?
No. Record coffee with a friend or colleague. What's that mean?
Record coffee?
Did I read that right?
Did you make these?
No.
Where did you get these cards?
Online.
Is this like for...
That was my new cool purchase.
Okay. Is this for like people who have podcasts so you can...
Yeah, well,
because
they
it says
say
pod
pod
decks.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode deck.
Yeah.
All right. I'll play along. Record coffee with a friend. Record a record. This is
It's a dud.
Remember how you say you edit these?
Yeah.
I think this is going to be one of those. You want to clap right now?
Yeah.
There you go.
You know, F that deck. I got another one. Everything's cooler when it's black. All right. If you could send a message to the entire world, what would you say in 30 seconds?
I would say keep doing what you're doing. Don't change a thing because you
me.
really nailed it.
You really nailed it.
That's what I would say. Yeah.
Good job, world.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
perfect. You know, overall, I think we are doing pretty good though.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem like it. But you know, relative to most of history, this is kind of as good as it gets. You know, or something like that. I mean, it's
No, it sounds good.
we don't when things are going well, even like slightly well.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because things just are not perfect. This is a messy, chaotic place, and so I think overall things are going okay. I mean, I told you I just got a Tesla.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
great. No,
How bad could be?
No,
Right?
There we go. What was that?
That was just drop the bass.
Is that like for a break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of like a turn up moment. Have you heard the kids?
Oh, right.
They turn it up these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah. Are you going to put commercials in this?
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, I guess I could make up commercials to put in here.
Yeah. You can have your guests pitch products
Yeah.
before you have any deal for
That'd
them.
be cool.
Like Dinty Moore stew.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people are pitching Dinty Moore stew, but in a pinch, pretty good.
Okay. Right on.
All right.
What would the tagline be for that product?
At least it's stew.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dinty Moore. Better than starving.
All right, if you could ask one person one question and they had to answer truthfully, who and what would you ask? Elon Musk. Did I get a good deal on this car? Did I? Or did you rip me off? God damn it.
Who am I curious to ask anything to?
The girl you're going to go on a date with later?
Yeah, should I drive all the way down to downtown LA? And I would all the people that I'd want to ask questions to, they're all dead.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
is there an asterisk that says
No, it could be dead. I think that's even more interesting.
Yeah.
To ask a dead person a question.
This might be too boring to but yeah, I'd ask and they have to tell the truth, right? So does that
Right.
So this is them telling the truth.
Yeah.
I would ask Lee Harvey Oswald if he shot Kennedy. Kind of boring, but
yeah.
I think he did, but I just want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if he just lied to you? And he said no.
But I thought he can't. He's got to tell the truth.
Right, we would think so.
Oh, God.
Do you trust a communist?
No. Okay, then I would skip him. I would ask, maybe like I could ask somebody. I'd have to think. I don't know who I would ask, but I know the type of question I would ask.
Uh-huh.
It would be something really mundane, like somebody who came up to me after a show, and was like, "Oh, I like the show." And stuff. And I'd go back and I'm like, "Did you really like the show?"
Yes.
And then I would find out.
That's cool.
And but they probably not. They'd probably like no.
Yeah.
And I should just be happy that people like me enough to lie to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. For sure.
Yeah.
That's how you know they really care. All right. What book belongs on everyone's bookshelf?
The Anarchist Cookbook. Because it's a conversation starter.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. No, Oh, man, I'm struggling with these. These are like so broad. I have to turn me up. No, I mean the thing. No, I didn't do a good answer.
Oh, you mean this one?
Yeah. The book that belongs on everyone's shelf is a pornographic magazine. It could be anyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
You should always have, because you never know what's going to happen with the internet.
That's a good.
Yeah, you ever try to log on and then nothing,
absolutely.
and then you got nothing.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. So you
Not
should
even
always,
a Sears catalog
have a hard copy of something.
Right. No Victoria's Secret catalog.
And it's on your, bookshelf.
I like that.
And then, but it's also in glass.
Yeah.
And it says in case of emergency.
Yeah.
And then
definitely.
If you need to,
I think you should have it next to the first aid kit.
Yeah. Well, that is that's more like a second or third aid.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but aid nonetheless.
Yeah. No, absolutely. All right, man. We're doing well so far. We're on to on the third deck. It's blue. All right. What's something weird that you recommend everyone tries at least once?
You should walk around at night without a light. Like in the forest or the desert or stuff, like wild, places. You should walk around just in the dark.
Okay.
It's kind of interesting thing to do.
Okay.
Usually like when the moon is like a full moon or something like that, so it's not pitch black.
Right.
That's
so you don't stub your toe.
Don't want to stub your toe.
Right.
But
you recommend that everyone try that at least once.
Yeah. Like walking through the desert at night during a full moon.
Okay.
It's a really fun way. You get used to it instantly.
Really?
Yeah, and you just cruise around.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, it's nice. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you want a weird? I gave you weird. I don't know. Yeah.
No,
that's probably kind of weird.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Yeah.
And kind of dangerous, maybe.
Yeah, but
you like to live on the edge. I know, Ryan. You're fine. Okay, what do you think is the most unpleasant sounding word? The most unpleasant sounding word.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. No is people don't like the word no.
No.
Just I'm not even trying to make a joke right now.
No, I hear you. I know.
Yeah. Yeah. When you ask somebody for something or you like want something and someone says no, that's a very unpleasant word.
It is.
Yeah.
Especially when you want it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't going to be a rape joke, but I think inevitably.
Help me.
Yeah.
I know. No, I know. It's not cool. It's not cool, ladies.
No. Yeah. Just always, at least it may be.
Yeah.
Yeah. People ain't.
Yeah.
But no, when just anything, it doesn't have to be like that. No is a word that makes people angry.
Yeah. Right.
It's like if you call up to try to fix something and you're talking to somebody on the phone and they tell you no, it's just you get pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I get it. Yeah. You're on to the next one. What is something you hate but you wish you loved?
Probably this deck of cards.
Yeah.
Get the f*** out of here!
Yeah.
Would you rather have your face printed on money or your own small town named in your honor?
I could go either way on that one. Yeah. Depends on which version of my face we're talking about. Maybe
what
like
about the face right now we got on you?
No.
Not that face.
But 2006 face?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I would choose the money.
So you're just saying that you're embarrassed about
crap.
driving your Tesla.
Yeah.
Well, it's because you're a humble guy. I think that's it. Or either that or you got really low self-esteem and you think that you're not worth it.
No, I think it's the humble. It's the first one. Yeah, I'm very humble. I don't like displays of wealth.
Okay.
It offends my sensibilities.
Yeah.
That's why I don't wear a watch. I don't wear jewelry. I wear
Yeah.
this fucking piece of shit
Yeah,
sweater.
Yeah.
I bought this for $2. Oh man, I got.
You got some car grease on it.
No, you know what? That's ash from the fireplace.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And so yeah. Anyways, this is about. This is like my level that I exist at. So no, I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't have nice sunglasses. Like
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Well,
That one's a smart one. You lose those all the time.
Yeah.
You know,
One time I tried to get nice sunglasses because I wanted to see just what
Yeah.
would life be like
am I
with a
meant-
really nice pair of sunglasses. And then I did it, and I spent like $250
Yeah.
on a pair of sunglasses.
Yeah.
And then I had them up on my hat, and this was about 2 days after I had them.
Yeah.
I had them on my hat,
Yeah.
and then I reached down to get something, and they fell off, and it scratched both the lenses.
Oh,
You couldn't even see
Jesus.
it out of it
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh.
And I was like, well, I think this experiment was a success.
Yeah.
Because it really kind of affirmed what I already knew,
Yeah.
and that is, I like to invest money.
Yeah.
I don't like to. You ever see that study that they do on kids with the marshmallows?
No.
It's like the marshmallow test. So they have these kids, they're about 5 years old,
Yeah.
and they're in a room, and somebody says, here's a marshmallow, and I'm going to leave the room. And if I come back in the room and that marshmallow is still here, I'm going to give you 2 marshmallows, right?
Yeah.
And so some of the kids immediately eat the marshmallow, and then some of them manage to wait the like 5 or 10 minutes that the person is gone. But they're like going nuts. This one kid was like rubbing the marshmallow on his face. He's like, God, I want this marshmallow.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, the ability to delay gratification
Mm-hmm.
is, I think, a skill.
Oh, okay. I think
and
so
an
too.
important one. 'Cause
Yeah.
if you're always just spending money as soon as you get it, it's tough to save up a lot of money or to grow your money and everything.
Yeah.
So I always look at spending money as like I look at the opportunity cost associated with it. Like if I spend it, then I can't invest it, and then that doesn't get me as far. So that's why I just I don't know. I don't. Plus, my grandpa was like that.
Oh, okay.
He's cheap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was loaded.
Yeah, he did. Well, he also grew up. He was born in 1926.
Okay.
It's like 3 years before the Great Depression.
Yeah.
So he grew up in the Depression. And
Okay.
he would he would use everything until it was gone.
Okay.
Like he would sweep with a broom until there was like one bristle left.
Yeah.
And then once that one fell off, then he would get a new broom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's how people were.
Yeah.
That kind of came out of that generation and
No.
stuff. But
Totally.
for a guy who, just he was a photographer at Rockwell. And he died a millionaire
Oh, wow.
because he just invested his money. He didn't spend it. He didn't spend shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Coupons
Jesus.
for,
Yeah.
what was like one of those restaurants like here on Hawthorne Boulevard? Spires.
Okay.
We go to Spires with a coupon. Yeah. Like Spires
Wow.
wasn't cheap enough already.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Like
Got a
Aldi.
coupon too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah. So that's where I get really embarrassed
Yeah.
when I buy
Okay.
something.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's weird for me,
Yeah.
I try to enjoy it and relax.
But yeah, no, it was tough. I mean, no, because like it's not only a new car, but it's a statement too. Like without you wanting to make a statement,
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like
It's that's what you really are your car.
Yeah.
His car is an identity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if whether you realize it or not,
Right.
People say like, oh, it doesn't matter what kind of car you drive. It's
Yeah.
like totally, it totally matters.
It totally matters. Yeah.
Because
That's right.
it's a lot of things. It's like your stage, like economically, like where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
I guess there's like really rich people that drive
Yeah.
like a Honda Accord or
Yeah.
something, but probably not.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, no offense, Honda Accord
Right.
owners, but
No, supposedly Warren Buffett drives a pickup truck.
yeah, but that's also his identity.
Yeah.
It's like kind of it's just such a personal thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's even detached from the economics
Yeah.
of your vehicle.
Uh-huh.
It's like it's the thing that you surround your body with.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you're a truck guy, or you're
Right.
a sports car guy,
Yeah.
or you're just like a beater car
Yeah.
guy. It's like
Yeah.
it's an identity.
Yeah.
So when you change it, it's
Right.
it's a big deal.
Yeah. No, it is. I mean, yeah, it's like you're wondering, like, this guy wouldn't talk like this. Like you gotta like readjust
Yeah.
the way you are,
Yeah.
because you're coming out of a different type of vehicle.
Yeah, I should get
Yeah.
I don't know what a Tesla owner. It's kind of all the same person. It's very waspy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's a white guy.
yeah,
Like kind of nerdy.
yeah. Well, I think you're definitely,
Thing.
ready to move to the west side over here in Marina
Yeah.
Del Rey.
Right. Yeah, but I got it because I want to go fast.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they're super fast, dude.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
if you're looking for
Yeah,
America has been it's like the history of American automobiles is
Yeah.
like the most power for the least amount of money.
yeah,
And it's like that's kind of what Tesla is.
yeah.
It's like it is the fastest car for the least amount of money.
Right, right.
You know.
Oh, absolutely.
So-
that thing will dust like some Porsches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's a proud American tradition. How
yeah.
fast can we go
Right.
for as little money as possible?
No, I get it, man. It's fucking,
Yeah.
these things are sweet.
Yeah.
So nice, dude. And
What are you driving these days?
Hyundai. Yeah, I don't mean to brag, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait.
It's a Hyundai.
Yeah. Is it old?
It's a 2015. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was
It'd be better if it was old because I
Uh-huh.
like an old car. That's what I miss the most.
Yeah.
Is having just a really old
Uh-huh.
car.
Well, your van was dope.
Yeah.
As perverted as it looked.
It's
and
very
it made
perverted.
you look.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah. I
Really?
still have it. It's for sale.
Really?
Yeah.
You took that everywhere too.
Yeah.
You toured North America.
1983 GMC Vandura with a 6.2 liter diesel, and it went all over the country. It went to New York and back. It went to Florida and back. It went to Vancouver and back.
Yeah. Wow, Vancouver.
Yeah, it went to Montana and back about 8 times.
Jesus.
Oh
Montana?
yeah,
What'd you do over there?
that's where my buddy lives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Have you been to the national park over there in Montana?
Yellowstone.
No, the one further north, Glacier National Park.
No, I haven't.
That one looks amazing.
Yeah,
I want to go there.
I've gone to a lot of parks though. It's kind of it's what I like to do.
Yeah,
Especially last summer, there wasn't shit to do.
yeah, right.
So
Yeah.
I was just driving around. Although I took my dad's old pickup
Oh, okay.
and
Hey, you went to Colorado, right?
yeah, I went to the Sequoias, and then I went to northern Nevada, and then I went like Idaho, Oregon, into Montana, and then came back through Wyoming. And I'm going to all the national parks and places along the way, and then I went through the Rockies, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then back down through Arizona. So it was a good trip.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it looked fun. I was following you on social media, and I love nature. So, like, anyone that's like taking nature shots, even if they're on their phone or whatever, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm all about it. Yeah, I mean, I got a national park pass, so I could go to any national park in the country for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
There
I
you
got
go.
one of those too.
Yeah, nice. Nice. Yeah, it's totally worth it, because I've been out to where you live. If you go to Joshua Tree twice, then it pays for itself.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It pisses me off though. Everything pisses me off. I'm an old man now.
Okay.
Yeah. But like I hate that we have to pay for national parks.
Yeah, right.
It's when I was younger that really wasn't the case.
Really?
You could go like we went every summer to the Sequoias. I don't know why I point that way. It's just one of those things that when you like talk about a location, you're like, but it's like probably over there. I have no idea
Right.
where we're at. But
someone's watching gonna be like, oh, okay, it's that way.
yeah, when I was in Mexico, I'll tell you.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Yeah, but
That's where my
Yeah.
homeland is.
Dude, you know, honestly, every time I go to a national park, I just I think about like all the millions of people that don't get to go to a park
Yeah.
because it's so expensive.
Yeah.
It's like you have
Right.
to pay to get in. You have
Yeah.
to pay for the campsite.
Right. Yeah.
It's like it's become a very expensive
Yeah.
excursion.
Right.
And you know, when you do that, a lot of people don't get to go.
Yeah.
But we're all paying for the national park
Right.
system.
Yeah.
So everyone should get to go.
Yeah.
So that's my. You
No,
got a soapbox. I can
Uh,
borrow. To get on that, but yeah,
Stand on a chair.
yeah. But get the park pass because it's worth it.
Oh, definitely. I'm gonna be going to Florida next month for a wedding. I want to go to the Everglades.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a national park.
Yeah.
I want to take advantage of my
Yeah.
pass.
You're gonna go on a what's the boat with the big fan on it?
Yeah, those look so cool.
Yeah, you gotta do one of those.
I did that when I went to New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun,
Yeah.
but it was scary.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
don't those? I mean, think about it, there's gators, right,
Yeah.
right underneath you, and those boats they don't seem that secure.
Right. It seems like the center of gravity is
Right.
not very good. Like the guy's way up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, and you're doing a wheelie.
Yeah.
And like you're just skipping along the top, man. And the thing is, like anywhere else, like if you were in Marina Del Rey or if you were in the ocean and that were to tip, I'm not too worried. But if it were to tip there, then you're looking to get your leg bit off by an alligator.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not cool.
That's not
cool.
That is
Nature.
not cool.
No. You know.
Yeah, I want to travel a lot this summer. I want to get back out there.
Yeah.
You know, start visiting people and stuff, and I want to go cross country.
Yeah.
Visit a lot of friends, and just kind of just go.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people want to do that too. I think it's about that time.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Same here. Because things are finally opening up again. So.
Yeah, it's time to start breathing into other people's mouths.
Yeah. There you go.
Again.
You mentioned that you got your first shot.
Yeah.
The vaccine.
Yeah. And I'll tell you,
How'd you pull that one off? You're not 65.
I'm not, but they saw me on this podcast.
Yeah.
They saw the lighting.
Yeah.
And they're like, God, this guy.
Yeah.
I played him the video, and
Right.
they're like, wow, he's so old.
No idea required. Go ahead,
Yeah.
old guy.
No, I just went to one of the vaccination sites, and at the end of the day,
Uh-huh.
and was just a standby.
Yeah.
So they had extra.
Oh, nice.
So it worked out good.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah,
And how'd you feel after it?
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone says you don't get sick till the second one, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I felt fine. But
Coronavirus!
have you been using a coronavirus button a lot?
That was a virgin
Probably.
before 2 seconds ago.
There we go.
Yeah. No,
I'm surprised that this many in.
Yeah.
You're just getting to corona. It's tough. You know, I can't wait till we can stop talking about it.
yeah.
That's like,
Yeah.
ah,
Well, that's why, that's part of, I want to get back to stand-up comedy, but part of me is dreading it too because, I just think that's going to be the topic. What else is there going to be to talk about? There's a lot of stuff to talk about, but, it's like, I feel like, or maybe that's how I felt during all this, because people are doing Zoom shows and other comedy shows. I'm like, I don't want to, I don't have jokes about this. I want to stop hearing about it.
Right.
Like everybody else. We go to comedy shows to escape and, it's, I don't know. I feel like we're in for it,
Yeah.
like it's going to be,
Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus!
here's another punchline.
yeah. It's one of those things. It's just inescapable, though. It's
Yeah.
kind of like with the Trump presidency. You go to the comedy shows, and it's like you're going to hear about it,
Yeah.
even though it's kind of nice to when there's like that much news and chaos and stuff. Like you want to kind of avoid it,
Yeah.
but there is no avoiding it.
Right.
So like
Right.
whatever the dominant topic of the day is, it's like you're gonna hear about it, and you're also gonna get tired of it.
Right.
And but I'm sure it's not going to last. I mean, once we're kind of past this, we are going to collectively forget about it. It's just going to be over.
Yeah.
You know, people don't believe me, but it's like,
I think that the public, you're absolutely right there. But well, you probably don't watch the news, but the news.
I dabble.
Do you? Yeah, because I mean they're relentless. I mean about the death count, and you know they're constantly like, oh, guess what? There's a new strand now. Now there's the British strand or whatever. And now this one's like they look because the ratings, right? They want people to tune in. You know, they want the ratings. So that I think, and they were a big part of the problem. You know, so
well, I don't watch the news because I don't have a television. But
you do in your car now.
Right. I'm not gonna waste it. I'm not gonna waste it on news. But no, it's like one of those things. It's like whenever you like if your back hurts really bad, and it's been hurting for a whole year. Like let's say you just had a year of back pain every day, and and then one day it stops hurting. You forget about that back pain. It's really kind of like it never happened. Yeah. It's like all those days that you're healthy now, you don't spend them thinking about how you used to have. It's just your reality. It's just where you're at. And this is kind of the same thing. It's like really once it's done, maybe we'll mention it every once in a while. Yeah. But who gives a shit? It's over. Right. Like we're just moved on. Right. It's our gift. To ourselves to not be able to remember really shitty things so well. Right. Yeah.
I hope you're right. That makes me think about, your grandfather growing up in the Depression. I'm thinking like once that was over, then and keep bringing that shit up.
Right. The only residual I think is kind of behaviors like, maybe I'll just always kind of have a extra supply of, like a bag of rice and a face mask. Right. I'm like, okay, well, that way, if it happens again, I'm set. Right. Or something like that. Yeah. But, but as far as like how much you actually think about it, it's zero. Yeah. Like grandpa didn't talk about the Depression all the time. Yeah. He didn't give a shit. Right. It was over. Yeah. Yeah. It's like he just moved on. Good. Some of the habits hang around, but those are, that's how it is.
So how long until you're like raw dogging again? Just like straight out, like, you just met this girl at Pappy's, and you're like, hey.
Yeah. Well, you can get, if it's for a woman, then risk, there's no limit to risk. Uh-huh. Many men have died on this earth, like trying to get a woman, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like, there's no, it's like a programming. Yeah. Think about how, we're just like animals like that. It's just our risk calculation is just goes haywire when you like throw women in there. Yeah. So, so that never changes. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's just. Yeah. Always and forever.
True. It's
It's so
ongoing.
like if you're gonna risk something shitty happening to you, there better be a great reward. Yeah. So it's like, do I want to risk coronavirus so I could go, I don't know, like, go to the grocery store and not wear a mask? Mm-hmm. Like, is it that I don't care about that? It's like I'll just wear a mask. It's not. I don't get so much enjoyment from not wearing a mask at the grocery store. Really, but. Then when it comes to women, it's like, whatever. Yeah. Whatever we got to do. Yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Male everything's get just killed in nature all the time.
All the time. Yeah.
Just dying. Yeah. Yeah. Dying for the cause.
Easy E.
Yeah.
You got AIDS.
Yep.
But.
So.
He banged a lot of chicks.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And.
Thanks, Easy. You're my idol.
Yeah. Yeah, whole Easy. Gone too soon.
Yeah.
Gone too soon.
Totally.
Yeah. Or maybe gone at just the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of immortalized as is. That's that's the good thing about dying young.
What's that?
That's how you are forever.
Yeah.
Like that's just it. So
that's true.
The rest of us just gotta get old and shitty and
right.
And then Yeah.
Do you think you take your herpes into the next life?
I don't have herpes.
No,
Just want to make that very clear. Where's the is that my camera? I'm gonna look directly into that. There's no herpes. I thought I had herpes once.
And then what happened?
Didn't.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. So that was good.
Was it just a pimple?
Yeah, it's like I was just looking at my dick. I was like, God, that's got to be herpes, right?
Uh-huh.
No, it's just what it looks like. But yeah, there's been some close calls, but came out unscathed.
Nice.
Yeah, so can't complain.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I would say so. Like, it's not good to get STDs.
No, not at all.
At least the permanent ones. But even if you
Uh-huh.
do, it's got to be, like, if you have herpes, it's got to be, it's just a new class of women that's open up to you.
Yeah.
Because, like, other guys aren't going to have sex with them.
Right.
But they still want to have sex, even though they have herpes.
Yeah.
And then so, like, it might actually work out. You might get a hotter chick than you would have if you didn't have herpes.
Yeah.
Because what if it was this, like, really hot chick, and nobody else will bang her.
Right.
And then you're like, hey.
Nice.
And then she's like, oh, well, okay. You're like, that's good enough for me.
Yeah. Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
You're making perfect sense.
These were all the things I was thinking about when I thought I had it. I was like, oh, maybe it won't be so bad. Yeah. But.
Yeah. So were you doing any Zoom shows at all?
No, I don't. I wasn't participating in that. I didn't watch it. Listen, if you had a Zoom show,
Yeah.
I didn't watch
I
it.
didn't watch
Yeah. I'm like, bro, I didn't watch your show even when we were in the club together.
Yeah.
I
Right.
didn't watch your set.
Right. No, totally.
I went out to the patio to smoke or something. No.
Right.
I like watching other people's sets. Don't get it. But not on Zoom. I just didn't have any desire.
Right.
I didn't care.
Right.
So
It's like, when I told a couple of comics about the podcast, they're like, I don't feel comfortable with getting together, but I'll Zoom.
Mhm.
I was like, I wouldn't talk to you on the phone if this wasn't going on. I'd talk to you on the phone now and film it.
yeah. Yeah. I was playing it pretty close to the vest. The first, well, really, I mean, up until kind of recently, for a year, I wouldn't share indoor space with anybody.
Yeah.
That was just kind of my line in the sand. Like, I did stuff outdoors and stuff. Like, I didn't care.
Yeah.
We'd have lunch outside or
Mhm.
something without masks, whatever. But I just didn't want to share indoor space with people.
I get it.
So
Yeah. No, I totally understand people's what do you call it? Restrictions or their guidelines or whatever. I totally get them. Just not for Zoom calls.
right, yeah.
Or Zoom shows.
Like, I don't.
Zoom meetings.
I have Netflix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll just.
Yeah.
Yeah. And especially with comedy, I mean, it's just not the right format
Yeah.
for it. Not that, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of shows that, they were okay and stuff,
Yeah.
and like they had funny things happen, and like the people watching them got some enjoyment out of it,
Yeah.
and that's good. And the people performing got to, at least,
Mm-hmm.
do something, and that's good too. But that's not a place I want to exist.
Yeah.
It's kind of live shows are
Yeah.
what I want to do. Nobody got into comedy to do Zoom shows.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's like
just,
a whole nother thing.
yeah. It's kind of like it's like if there's no cigarettes around, like you chew a piece of Nicorette or something.
Yeah. Right.
It's like, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that got me
Right.
through the day
Yeah.
or whatever. But you want to get back to the good stuff. So,
Yeah. Absolutely.
yeah. I don't smoke anymore, but
No.
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 But I think about it.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I was worried about you, buddy, because you were, because I know those people were more susceptible to the coronavirus.
Yeah. Well, I I mean, I figured it would be good to quit
Yeah.
when there's a pandemic that's like a respiratory illness.
Right.
I'm like, well,
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess it makes sense to quit.
Right.
But it wasn't. That was only a little tiny part of it. I wanted to quit anyways, and it was just so easy because I wasn't going out.
Yeah.
All the bars were closed, and there's no shows, and there's like none of that. So there's no drinking, socially, and it's like now you're not getting together with people. You're not drinking.
Yeah.
Like all of the things that make it really easy to smoke, all of a sudden just disappeared.
Right.
And I was like, well, this is probably a good time.
Yeah.
Because it's tough to backslide.
No, that's good, man. That was a good move.
I was wondering what kind of what sound I was gonna get.
Oh no, just shifting through the soundboard here,
Yeah.
finding the right one. But no,
Yes. Now it's been a year, but I have a cigar every once in a while. I like
Nice.
cigars.
yeah, cigars are great.
Yeah, they're great, and they're not as satisfying as a cigarette. So I don't need to do them all the time.
Yeah.
I can
Right.
have a cigar and then
Yeah.
I never think about it again.
Right.
And
Right.
just get on with my life. So yeah, that's kind of like a nice place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sometimes like I get sick from cigars. Does that ever happen to you?
Yeah, if it's a real strong cigar,
Yeah.
by the time you finish it, you'd be green.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
how I feel, and sometimes I throw up.
Yeah. Well, there's no law that says you got to smoke
Right.
the whole thing all at once.
I know.
Yeah. Like if I'm out, having a cigar, like I'll smoke half and then I won't even put it out. I'll just let it go out. And
Yeah.
then in a little while I'll light it up again.
Yeah.
And that's the way to do it.
It's a good move.
Yeah. Because when you just go through the whole thing,
Yeah.
because a strong cigar will it'll make you throw up.
Yeah.
It's a very it can be very nauseating.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why you just kind of, there's no rush.
I like that.
Yeah, there's no rush.
Yeah.
Let it go out for an hour.
Yeah.
And then pick it back up
That's a
again.
good move.
Yeah, just that way you keep it 100.
Yeah. No, I like it.
Yeah. Was that the right use of 100?
I'll take it.
I think so. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. What do you want? You want to try another one?
There we go.
Yeah, that's good, man. So we known each other for going on like 14 years.
Yeah, we met at the Ha Ha Cafe.
Yeah.
That was where I did my first set ever.
Oh,
was
okay.
the open mic there.
How'd you hear about it?
That's a good question. That I don't remember.
Uh-huh.
But I took my buddy with me because, I don't know, when you're going to do your first set,
Yeah.
you don't realize, like, you really shouldn't take anybody along.
He's like, you're not going to pursue this, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my mind, I thought. And then, so I had, I had it recorded,
Yeah.
because I thought, like, I would do a set and then I would get the tape of that.
Yeah.
And then, then I'd probably just, like, start doing TV and,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
that's kind of
Yeah.
what goes through your mind. You're like, oh, well, yeah.
Right.
Just send this tape to Leno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every open micer wants to send their tape like to somebody. you know?
Yeah. You should just go home and put it into a drawer.
Yeah.
And then watch it years later.
Yeah.
Because that's you're the only one who's going to care about that.
Right.
Tape.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's absolutely useless.
Yeah. Yeah. Normally I see you tripping on shrooms or something.
Yeah.
I'm all
Yeah.
like,
That was
that's how I feel inside normally when I'm tripping on shrooms.
yeah.
But
That was thorough.
yeah, you see the exterior
Uh-huh.
of me. I was visiting Ryan and some friends when we were in Joshua Tree, and we they rented a RV, and so I had a group of my friends, and Ryan was telling him a story about one time when I was tripping on shrooms. Do you want to share that?
Yeah,
one?
yeah. So the story is Eric just talking about the moon most of the night, and yeah, we're by the fire, and he's just standing there with a stick, just and to your granted, the moon was beautiful that night. It was full moon.
It was nice.
Full moon, and yeah, Eric just keeps looking at it, and he's not talking to anybody. He just keeps going, dude, the moon. Oh man. Yeah. So that's pretty funny. Yeah. So I still do that. I still say that all the time when the moon is like when it's like a full moon. I'm like, dude, the moon.
Well, now I can't, comment on the moon with my girlfriend without her laughing because she thinks about you telling that story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I catch myself, telling her how beautiful the moon is.
She go, dude, yeah, the moon is beautiful.
Yeah, she sounds like the woman version of me.
Yeah.
Oh man. So Ryan does live in the Morongo Valley area, and you get all those people traveling the Joshua Tree, all those hippie folks that want that whole trippy experience.
Yeah.
And that's what that area probably blew up during this whole pandemic.
Yeah, it was already on its way.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it was on its way, but yeah, and everybody knows about it.
Yeah,
everybody goes there now, and
right.
That's not a bad thing,
right?
But it's when you kind of live out there, it's it could be a bit much.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and everybody that moved out there kind of wanted to not be around so many people. And it's kind of funny that the people just like followed them right out there, like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Yeah, yeah,
and,
right.
So it is what it is.
Yeah,
it's there's just no getting around it. There's too many people in the world,
right?
Yeah. I think like not too long ago, the U.S. population was 200 million, and now it's like 320 or something like that. Like we've just added, over 100 million people in like a few decades,
yeah,
something like that, like half a century or something. It's, there's a shitload of people, and a lot of them are in Joshua Tree now.
And Texas.
Yeah. So it's like, it's, that's how it is. It's like things are going to change. People are going to move around.
Yeah.
And areas that were once rural are not going to be for long.
Yeah.
And that's how it is. Like if you want to live alone, go to Alaska.
Yeah.
And then walk like another 100 miles.
Yeah.
And maybe you'll be all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's how it goes.
Yeah.
But hey, it's good. It's nice to go to Pappy's. There's like,
that's
people
cool
there,
place.
and yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't complain that much.
Yeah.
It is annoying, but I can't complain that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of a love-hate relationship, right?
Yeah. That's how any tourist place is. It's like the people that live there simultaneously need the tourism and hate it.
Right.
It's like,
totally.
It's like when the pandemic started and no one went to Hawaii.
Yeah.
I'm sure Hawaiians were like, wow, fucking finally.
Yeah.
Like, this is awesome.
Right.
And then, a few weeks later, they're like, oh, but we also need money.
Right.
So it's, that's how it is.
Yeah. No, it's so true. That's why I know, well, that Russian girl, she that we both know, Regina, that I introduced you to, that we went out to Joshua Tree with her and her boyfriend and her friends. She was saying about, because she lives in Spain, but now she's moving to LA because she's engaged with Cal. So she was saying that Europe really misses tourism too. That's like they're hurting bad, and they wanted to reopen so that because they make a lot of money from tourists.
Yeah,
and so everyone that feels that way too. Like when I went down to Tulum, Mexico, for New Year's Eve, and the taxi driver's like, he was saying how bad they're hurting over there too.
Yeah.
Because
And, if you live somewhere where there's no tourism, it's because you live somewhere shitty and no one wants to go, But there's a lot of places where, people want to go to. And, it's, But, Joshua Tree, I'm glad people go out to the desert and stuff.
yeah,
It's a good place to go. But,
yeah,
it's also kind of, I think just because you can communicate so quickly about places. And, like, I tried to go to Fossil Creek in Arizona. That's a place I've been before.
Okay.
And really liked, but now you have to pay to get in, and like you have to get a permit and
Oh,
all this
really?
shit. And
Yeah.
I really think that's because of like Instagram and all these things.
Oh, okay.
Because people see this shit
Yeah.
and they're like, oh yeah, I want to do that.
Right.
And then they do.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, and then they're clogging up the works.
Totally. I mean, where I was just talking about Tulum, Mexico, that's a big Instagram fucking destination,
Yeah.
and you could see it with the crowd too, man.
Yeah.
They're all about getting that shot.
They're there for the photo.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
there for the photo. Exactly.
I was thinking of that Banksy sign that he put at these places, and it says, "This is not a photo opportunity."
Oh, really?
And it's just like out.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know.
That's
but,
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't have Instagram. So, because I'm anti photo. Okay, look, that's not why. I just never made one. There's no reason. Yeah. People are always like, why don't you have an Instagram? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just never thought about it.
Right.
They're like, it's kind of like, well, it's like if somebody was like, well, why don't you live in Romania? It's like, well, I just never thought of it.
Right.
Like, I don't think about Romania.
Yeah.
I also
yeah.
don't think about Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But, still got that going for me,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So normally I do put a graphic of somebody's Instagram. You won't see one with
Nope.
Ryan's right now.
Just all face.
All face. Maybe his phone number. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
put his phone number down.
Yeah. Call.
Give him a text.
Yeah.
I mean, poor
Yeah,
guy.
put my landline up there. Yeah. I do miss very much having an actual telephone in my house.
Yeah.
Like, I like having a recliner and then the little stand next to it that has the phone on it, and you're
with the
sitting
answering
there.
machine.
Yeah, and you go, eh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very, very nice. But, what are you going to do? But you could still do that. You could still get a landline. But
Yeah, you can.
I just know I'm not going to pay for it.
Right.
That doesn't make sense.
No.
Pay $40 a month.
Yeah, right.
So I could do that so I could make one phone call.
But see, they should make it dirt cheap, right? What's it cost them? They made enough money, right?
Yeah. Yeah, even, for $10, I would have a landline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
They should. I mean, $10. They should make it like way cheaper than that. It doesn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Look, 10's my max.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. Especially in the wintertime. Whiskey's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your activity kind of dictates the alcohol. Like if you're sailing, that's rum.
Really? Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
big time.
Yeah. Only took a second for me to be like, yeah, perfect.
Yeah, if you're by a fire,
That's how Puerto Rico was discovered.
right? People were looking for rum. Is that right? I don't know, but it sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it should be right. Yeah. And if you're like in a log cabin, by the fire, that's a whiskey.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what vodka is. I mean, if you're just getting if you're at the club,
Yeah.
and you're a slut.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
No, but I gotta say, like, cool girls drink whiskey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ones I encountered. Yeah.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I used to like rum and cokes.
Really?
Yeah, when I was like 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but now I couldn't do that. But I don't think I ever went through a vodka phase. Vodka just seems like something. It is like kind of just something you order like at a club.
Yeah.
Like that you get
Right.
vodka.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe martinis and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, okay. You know what? Martinis, that's a good vodka delivery
right,
system.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
But other than that, I don't really drink vodka.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to. Yeah, then there's beers and wine. Gin, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, who needs that?
Are you a shot guy? Would you
I try
do
not to
shots?
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I every once in a while I'll get about 2 or 3 times a year.
Uh-huh.
I'll get into some shots
Yeah.
and stuff, but that's not really. I think those days are behind me. Until
Yeah.
they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, until then.
Did you ever do Jaegers or?
Oh yeah.
Or what's that other one that tastes like cinnamon?
Oh, Fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went through a Fireball phase. It lasted about 2 bottles. But I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is the best. And then you had drank some of it, and then you realize like, no, this is not good at all. This is the worst. Yeah. But
it is the worst.
yeah. But yeah, I went through Fireball. I used to be kind of a bro.
No, okay.
So at least when it came to my drinking,
Yeah.
Yeah, shots and beer and bruh. But you get older,
Yeah.
and then you're like, I don't need to do shots.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
totally. I mean, at my age, when I hear people say a shot, I'm like, dude, how old are you, man?
Yeah, no. When somebody, I'm like, oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know people still did that. People are out there
Yeah,
doing shots.
right, yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought they were
It's
just
crazy. I'll just drink some more of what I'm drinking.
Yeah.
Like, do
Yeah.
we need to?
I was like, why don't we just drink at our own pace?
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
No, man. Yeah. People are still doing shots, dude.
Yeah.
There should be an age limit. No more.
I think there is, but you do get roped into doing shots every once in a while.
Yeah.
You gotta have those nights
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, just to speed up the process. I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't like getting drunk the way that I used to.
Yeah.
It's just not enjoyable.
Yeah.
I always thought when I was younger, I thought I was an alcoholic.
Yeah.
But then, I got older, and then like now, if I have a couple drinks, I'll get acid reflux or something.
Uh-huh.
So I just don't drink.
Oh.
And then, so I'm like, oh, I guess I'm not an alcoholic. Like if all it took to get me to stop drinking was like a little bit of acid reflux, I'm like, oh, that was not alcoholism. That was just I just enjoyed it, and now not as much.
Yeah.
I like to have a beer and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's I don't want to pay the price.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at.
No, totally, man. Dude, it's such an old thing to complain about acid reflux.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a real problem. Yeah. Yeah. It's gross.
You're
It's
old
fucking
when
gross.
you
Yeah.
talk about acid reflux.
Yeah. Hey, well, you're old when you have acid reflux, and you're like, I will literally do anything to not
to
get
have
that.
it. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was saying to my girlfriend the other day.
Yeah.
It's awful, dude.
Dude, when you wake up at night
Oh,
and you're
wake
you're
up.
doing-
How about when you can't go to sleep because of it?
yeah. Well, that's bad. But waking up when you're doing the reflux,
Yeah.
right?
Oh my
you're
God,
like
dude.
sleeping, and then you're like,
Oh my god.
and that's how you wake up. You're like,
Oh, dude. Yeah.
yeah, oh,
Dude.
yeah. I'm like, oh, this will go away if I don't drink anymore.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay,
right.
well, buy alcohol. Don't need you. I'll do drugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever. I'll do literally anything else.
Oh, well, you were hanging on to the smoking thing, so you had that. I mean,
Yeah.
if I still smoked, I could say goodbye to alcohol. You know what I mean? Still have the smoking, but
Yeah, because smoking goes good with you don't need alcohol for
Right.
smoking.
Yeah.
It's sure they're great together.
right, they're great
But
together.
it's like you
but-
also just have coffee
Yeah,
in the morning
right,
and
yeah,
like it's just
right.
enjoy the shit out of
Yeah,
some cigarettes.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah. No, totally. So, but yeah. But when you don't smoke, the drinking, that's where you're hanging on to, but you do it more carefully. You know what I mean? So like we were talking about whiskey earlier. I love whiskey, all kinds of whiskey, but that's the main one that gives me the acid reflux.
right.
Oh my God, dude. That
It's
just
tragic.
beats me up, dude.
I'm surprised Shakespeare didn't write about it. It is so tragic to not be able to drink alcohol
Yeah.
because of acid reflux. It's like, you should get one of those clocks with the hands on it.
Oh.
And then, so it always, like, it's in the background. And it's like, you know, with all the cuts. It's like,
Yeah.
see if anybody ever notices that.
It's
That was that was The Simpsons once.
Cheers, buddy.
Oh yeah,
It's
cheers.
good to
big
see you.
ears. Yeah, you too.
Yeah. Help yourself to this beer if you finish that.
Okay.
Now I know why, like, I don't know if you ever watched the old Johnny Carson's show, but they used to booze it up like before and during the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it helps.
Yeah. Oh, big time.
Until it doesn't.
Yeah. Right. Well,
Yeah.
There's a tipping point.
Right.
Yeah, there's a tipping point.
Right. It booze desensitizes you,
Yeah.
and that's a good thing.
Uh-huh.
It loosens you up.
Yeah.
It makes it easier to say things.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
all of that. But it also it makes you slower.
Yeah.
And like when I do comedy, and if I'm too drunk, like comedy is great. Doing stand up is great when you're drunk.
Yeah.
Except when things start to go wrong.
Yeah.
And you start bombing.
Right. Yeah.
You can't.
Yes.
It's really tough to pull yourself out of a bomb.
Right.
When you're drunk.
Yeah.
When you're sober,
Right.
it's like you can think your way through it and dig yourself out of that
Yeah.
hole.
Yeah.
But when you're drunk, you're just so like dull,
Right.
and you just
Yeah.
that you can. Those are the worst bombs I've ever had. Is
Right.
when I was drinking too much,
Uh,
and because it's like you're just not aware. It's like you don't. When you're sober, you're like you can start to feel the bomb.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
Like, oh, I think I'm starting.
Right,
I
right.
think I'm bombing.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I'm bombing.
Yeah.
But when you're drunk, it's like you were bombing like a long time ago. It's only gotten worse.
Yeah.
And so it's
That's so funny.
like trying to pull yourself out of a drunk bomb is so much harder. It's so much harder.
That's true. That's true. Like for me, it's not so much the bombing because like when you're drunk, you could bomb and you don't feel it. That's the thing. That's about being intoxicated. You don't feel it. When you're sober, you feel all that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? But what affects me is you said the timing. The timing affects you. Like it slows you down, this and that. Like when I get heckled when I'm drinking, it fucks me up. That it fucks my. Normally, if I was sober and I get heckled, I'm a lot better at dealing with it.
Right.
But when I'm drunk, it's like I have a problem with heckles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a problem with I'm the opposite. I would much rather be heckled when I'm drunk than when I'm sober.
Really?
Because when I'm sober, I'm very tuned in to someone fucking talking to me and yelling and stuff, and it's like it's much more disruptive when I'm sober.
Yeah.
But I think like I don't know, maybe dealing with it's easier when I'm drunk.
Uh-huh.
But when I'm drunk, I feel like I can just keep going, like just steamroll.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't even have to pay attention to a heckler.
Yeah.
Like just stay in the act, But I don't know. Every time like things have gone way off the rails, it's because of alcohol. Yeah, like just some of the worst crash and burn sets. I think the common thread in those is alcohol. Yeah. I'm like, huh.
Yeah.
Like what are these? Like what do my 10 worst sets all have in common? Yeah, so I was drunk. Yeah, so
Surprise, motherfucker.
yeah, yeah. So I actually like performing sober. I don't know. Some people don't, but
Yeah.
like I feel very comfortable
Oh.
just being sober.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
performing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same here.
but I'm also comfortable just drinking
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. Yeah. It just it depends. It depends on the situation.
Depends on how much you care about the set. Yeah, when you don't, if you're just doing a set wherever, whatever.
Right.
It's like, and maybe some of your other comic friends are there and you're just drinking a bunch before the show. yeah, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, if it's a bigger show, I like to be sober.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't like drinking on stage either.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? I don't think I'm funny enough to drink on stage yet.
Okay.
You need a lot of applause breaks to have time to get into your drink. And it's like, if we're being honest, I'm just not getting enough applause to be an onstage drinker.
That's so funny, dude. That's so true, though.
Yeah.
It's so true. Somebody I knew that used to use it as a to gauge like timing. You know what I mean? You drink out of a straw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you would say you know, punchline, and then you take a sip. You know, that's their clapping and they're laughing and stuff. Like you.
Yeah. Dave Chappelle has time for like a whole cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to keep going. Yeah.
Dude, he smokes like a whole pack. Like the way he goes, you know, he performs for like 6 hours and he'll whip out a cigarette.
Yeah, there's been a lot of times where I've taken my drink up on to stage and never had one sip, and then just brought my full drink back.
I've done that. Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, it's I just don't. I don't know. I don't need to drink.
Yeah.
When I'm on stage.
Yeah.
But I mean, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Yeah.
Maybe someday we'll get an applause break or two.
Yeah. Yeah. No, totally. I mean, we did that New Year's Eve gig over there at Willie's.
Yeah. Willie Boys.
Yeah, Willie Boys.
Yeah.
Who's the headliner?
Chris Fairbanks.
Yeah. He was just recently on Mark Maron podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been in the game for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he was a big headliner.
Yeah.
And I remember featuring from.
Yeah. A little brag. That's cool. Yeah.
I said feature because not open because I wasn't with the first act.
Yeah.
The first act was the opener.
Yeah. Well, that's cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I met Chris. He was featuring for Daniel Tosh.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And but yeah, he's a funny dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's done the Purple Orchid show a bunch of times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So
that's in El Segundo.
Yep.
Yeah.
First Wednesday of every month when there's not a pandemic.
Yeah, right. That was a great, like, speaking of drinking, man, tiki bar, dude.
Yeah.
What a fucking cool tiki bar, man. I used to love doing that place just for the 2 free drink tickets.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you get a free drink tickets at a tiki bar. Fuck yeah, I'm in.
Which is why it's tough to not drink when you're a comic because a lot of times you're just getting paid in drinks.
Right.
Like most jobs, they pay you with money.
Right.
And like maybe you get like stock options.
Yeah.
Or like all these other things.
Or in
benefits.
the 80s, Coke.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, most comedy shows you get 2 free drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're lucky.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's what set us apart.
Yeah.
Was you get 2, not just 1.
Exactly.
Actually, probably 3 because a lot of comics wouldn't even.
Oh, that's right. I remember
their
you gave me some extra drink tickets.
Yeah.
I remember you'd be like,
let's party.
Yeah. And I did.
Yeah.
And I would have done more so, but it was in El Segundo, and I was living in the valley at the time, so it was kind of a far drive for me.
That's a long drunk drive.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to take that.
Yeah, I've done it, but
yeah,
that's a long one.
yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, bringing the Tesla back, right? It's got auto drive, dude.
Yeah.
And there was also a video of some teenage kids in a Tesla. And dude, they were drinking while they were in the Tesla, and it was on auto drive.
Yeah.
You know?
See, I'm more comfortable drinking and driving without the full self-driving.
Yeah.
Because I really, Tesla doesn't have as much experience drinking and driving as I do.
Yeah.
I'm, pretty good at it at this point. And, if you have a problem, I think it's easier to just drive drunk than it is to try to correct a car has a problem.
Yeah.
When it's on full self-driving, because it's like then, because when that thing decides it's not driving itself anymore, it just stops.
Really?
Yeah. So, it'll slow down to, like, if you're on the freeway and somebody, cuts you off or something like that. If something happens to make it kind of derp out, it will just stop. Because its goal is to not hit anything.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
It's
a safety mechanism.
It's a very
It'll just
cautious
stop.
car.
Yeah,
if it's not
which
sure,
is good.
Yeah. It's a very cautious car.
Yeah.
So if it's going through an intersection and it's not sure about something that's happening, it's never just like, fuck it. You know?
Here goes nothing.
Yeah.
It just stops. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. It will just stop. So I'd hate to be drunk and like trying to correct some problem with it. You know, I think it's.
All right, buddy. You lose.
Oh, there you go. But
Help me.
my advice is to not drink and drive.
That's great advice.
Leave it to the professionals.
But I'll tell you what, though, that technology is only going to get better.
Hopefully we're really close.
Yeah.
To where we could.
It is.
Take
it's,
naps.
It's very close.
Watch movies. Drink.
I mean, I did see probably 3 weeks ago, another fatality or a big fuck up on Tesla auto.
Was
drive.
that the semi? Did it hit the back of a semi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, accidents still happen on that thing.
Yeah.
But I think there's a death on average every 500,000 miles driven for your normal car. And I think with Teslas, it's like there's one death for every 4 or 5 million miles.
Oh, okay.
Driven.
Nice.
So, people are still going to, shitty things are still going to happen because it does fuck up every once in a while.
Right.
But, you're supposed to be watching it and like operating the car. Here's I'm like a Tesla defender now. I'm like, well, you see, look, Tesla.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people like there's videos on YouTube of people sleeping in their Tesla.
Yeah.
That, like people filming people asleep.
Wow.
Like just driving by in their Tesla. Which is hilarious.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
But with great power comes great responsibility.
Right.
Yeah. So, if you don't have to pay attention to the road, it's pretty easy to just go do all the other shit you want to do on your phone and stuff. But hopefully we get to that point soon where you just totally space out. You just crack beers.
Yeah.
And
it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Do heroin.
Yeah.
On your drive and anything you want.
It's gonna happen.
God willing. I'm a little over halfway done with this beer. I'm feeling it.
Really? Yeah. This is a strong beer.
9%.
Yeah.
9%.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is. It's a strong beer.
Speaking of drunk driving. Okay.
Yeah.
What you looking for?
Why are you gay?
Maybe if I live long enough. How long would you have to live before you just fucked a dude? Right? Like if you lived for 1,000,000 years.
Yeah. You'd have to.
Right.
Yeah.
You would, you would have eventually run out of things to do.
Yeah.
I'll fucking do that one. Yeah.
It's funny that you mentioned that because we were talking, I was watching, who's the guy that has that, Adam, he was on the Saturday Night Live, Samberg.
Adam Sandler?
No, not.
Andy Samberg.
Yeah, Andy Samberg.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Have you seen his new? I think it's called Palm Springs.
Oh no,
it was filmed out there. You should check it out. It's on Amazon. Do you have Amazon Prime? You don't have. You don't get any. You don't order shit on Amazon.
I do, but I always get over $25 of stuff. I just wait until there's more than $25 of shit, and then that's when I send it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't understand people who have Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I get everything delivered, bro. You see all this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I get things delivered too, but
no, all this shit was delivered Amazon.
Right, but
for free shipping.
Right, but you get without Amazon Prime, you get free shipping on orders over $25.
Yeah, but sometimes you need a fucking you need a cord that's not like $2.
Right. So that's just not how I operate. There's nothing that I need that quickly.
Oh, okay.
So I just let things accumulate in the shopping cart until I'm over $25,
Okay. Yeah.
and then I'll ship it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need Amazon Prime, people. You pieces of shit.
There are.
Yeah. So that's another little words of wisdom from you don't need an Instagram or Amazon Prime to be happy. Okay? You just need to walk around in the desert at night with no headlamp. That's pretty good.
No, dude. So what were we talking about?
I don't know. You're drunk.
No.
You're definitely drunk. I could tell. You're almost as red as me now. Oh yeah, there he goes. And
No, I'm a hot. It's hot. My girlfriend leaves the heat on. It's fucking hot.
it is.
That's why I'm red.
Yeah,
But
I could tell you because that's
Yeah.
number 3.
Is
I was right. And I've only.
yeah,
I'm kind of buzzed off of 1.
yeah,
So 3
Yeah.
must be pretty good.
yeah. It is.
Look at me counting your beers.
Yeah,
You know you've had 3.
3 of them.
3.
Eric. Yeah.
What's wrong with you, bro? What the heck?
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, big ears. Sorry, I was just reading your the buttons there.
Yeah,
Can I do one?
yeah. Go ahead.
You mother.
There you go. You did that right. Yeah, perfect. That was well executed.
Yeah, I should have been a censor. That's the job I would really like to have.
Yeah,
Censorship.
yeah.
Yeah, just get in there. Be like, no. All right, fine.
Mine's a porn editor.
I'd be the worst censor.
Yeah,
I wouldn't censor anything. Like, I don't care.
right. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah. I'd be.
Same thing with porn editor.
Yeah.
Wouldn't edit anything. Let's keep it all.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just live in the moment. Yeah. I don't know about porn editor. That might be too much porn. If there is such a thing.
So you got a big date tonight. What are you going for?
What am I going for?
Yeah. What's the perfect outcome of it?
They all want me and they fight over me,
Yeah.
right? And it's playful, but it's also serious.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm like, and then they're all fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
And you can see everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then they're like, and then I'm like, hey, ladies, relax. There's enough to go around,
Okay.
but really there's not. How am I going to
Yeah.
satisfy 7 women?
Mm.
I don't care.
Oh, no, 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 no.
There was a lot going on with that one. Well, what do you think?
I think we did a good job, buddy.
Did we get enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So poop dollar is a metaphor kind of life.
I was going to ask you. Yeah.
It's a prank that people pulled where they take a perfectly good dollar and put a turd in it, roll it up, put it out in the street, wait for somebody to pick it up, and then they yell poop dollar. The reason why I called it poop dollar is because it's a metaphor to life. Everyone's received something that they thought was good, a dollar bill. And it turned out to be bad. The turd
Wait.
in the dollar.
So which one is the podcast? The dollar or the poop?
It's both. It's both. Because you need to have both. It's the yin and the yang.
That's very true. It's the
Yeah.
poop and the dollar.
Well, Ryan, that was awesome, dude. Well, you don't have a Instagram, so they can't find you on there. You don't have a website.
I do have a website.
Oh, you do?
I think so. I paid to renew it,
Okay.
so I should still have it.
What's the website?
RyanStalder.com.
Okay.
It's a very
perfect.
creative name. You know,
Do you have any upcoming shows?
I do. Oh, I do. I'm going to be at. All right, wait for it. It's Bobby's Coney Island, Detroit hot dog restaurant in La Quinta.
Oh, wow.
Out in the desert. So that's a very prestigious venue.
Yeah.
It's going to be in the parking lot.
Oh, nice.
And And that's this Saturday. So this episode won't.
No, because this will be out in 3 weeks.
Right. So we can
So
forget
it'll be
about
out like the first week of April.
that. Yeah. So April's wide open. So if you're looking for a comedian to book, please
book Ryan
Yeah.
Stalder. It was great seeing you, buddy.
Yeah,
And,
you too, man.
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate it.